everyone, this is Christina Manuel. For today's video, I will be sharing to all of you my research proposed study. So the title of my study is Challenges Faced by the Local Government Officials in Mungkay in Response to COVID-19 Pandemic, a Case Study. So why am I interested in conducting this study? I'm interested in conducting this study because until now, COVID-19 is still um, um, a real threat to all of us. And it is a fact that COVID-19 pandemic is a dramatic global health challenge, and it affected many countries across the globe. It created great impacts and effects with our public health, even our economy, and even our political sides. The numbers involved by this public health issue are flabbergasting, whether they speak about infection or even mortality. And in disease outbreaks like this, we must understand that this issue, public health issue, is actually affecting large number of populations, empirically verifiable in many ways. Now, to know the responses to this public health issue, we must understand the function of local government in comprehensive preparation for this global threat as crucial, because they are the leg arm of the national government agencies. There is no way to understand different responses to COVID-19 and their effects without looking about the government responses. In the event of a pandemic, local government officials have considerable responsibility, and they must be well prepared to meet a very broad spectrum of public health. Now, what is the significance of my study? The significance of my study is, of course, it will help us. The significance of my study is to identify the challenges faced by the local government unit officials in Moncayo and their response in leading, in mitigating, and resolving COVID-19 crisis. The researcher, myself, of course, is hopeful that there will be, hopes to even understand or to change people's negative perspectives and opinions on the process of delivery of services by the local government unit in my place. I am also hopeful that this research will help make people understand that this is a different time, and that frontliners are also experiencing difficulties in fighting this pandemic for the first time, and not judging them according to what they see. So what are my research objectives? So there are four. First is to identify the challenges faced by the local government unit of Moncayo in the response to COVID-19 pandemic. Second is that what are the actions made by the local government unit of Moncayo in curtailing the spread of the virus. Number three, what are the efforts made by the local government unit of Moncayo in handling and treating COVID-19 patients. And lastly, what are the lessons learned by the local government unit of Moncayo in handling pandemic health crisis. So, who will benefit my study? Aside from the people of Moncayo, the first beneficiary that will benefit my study is, of course, the local government unit of Moncayo itself. They will be able to evaluate and go back to their actions on how they respond during this health crisis. Second is other local government units, because after the results of my research will be able to also to be as can be used by other local government units, and will serve also as reference in handling in case that another outbreak in similar to COVID-19 will happen again. And of course, national agencies, that the national agencies will be able to know the importance of the work of local government units, and how they will be able to improve on the delivery of services during this time, using the local government unit as a leg arm of the national government agencies. So what are the methods in conducting this study, the methods that I will be using is, of course, in-depth interviews, in-depth interviews, focus group discussions, and I will also use secondary sources relating to the study. So that would be all. Thank you.